Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So the angel number for me today is 279. I'm not going to read angel number 279 right now, but it is referring to a spiritual awakening, so I could be connecting with somebody who's going through this energy right now. The words that was coming to my mind is the word noble, and also the phrase, what the eyes don't see, the heart won't weep, And so I'm going to read this out. Spiritual awakening is a sudden shift in consciousness that involves letting go of the ego's finite sense of self to experience a deeper, more universal reality. It is a subjective, transformative process of personal growth that can lead to feelings of bliss, wonder, and a sense of unity with all things, though it can also involve periods of confusion and inner turmoil. This journey of a higher consciousness helps one uncover their true nature, leading to a re-evaluation of their worldviews, values, and purposes in life. And I guess this is where the energy of noble is coming in. Because when I pick up on the energy of noble, keywords is fine personal qualities of high morals and principles, honesty, courage, generosity, some kind of a grand gesture, integrity, selflessness, compassion. And as I was picking up on this energy, I was then brought back to a message I done on my channel. It could have been about a year or so ago now. And it was in regards to some kind of a help in a higher place. Picking up on this energy of those in seats of power with no power is a kind of an energy I was picking up on. I was then brought back to a poem that I did, in regards to some kind of an apology. It's like I'm picking up on the energy of, you sat with a situation for long enough, you self-reflected, you took accountability for where you needed to take accountability, and you reached to some kind of a conclusion. But I'm going to continue reading this energy of a spiritual awakening. So shifting consciousness involves a fundamental change in how one perceives themselves and reality, moving beyond the limitless of the ego. Personal transformation. The process leads to significant personal growth and a change in mindset and perspective. Experiencing unity, a spiritual awakening can foster a profound sense of connection to others, nature, and the universe. Individuals often begin to ask deep questions about the meaning and purpose of life. Emotional and mental changes. The experience can bring feelings of inner peace, joy, and love, but also moments of uncertainty, anxiety, or even spiritual crisis. Common stages of a spiritual awakening. The initial jolt, a chaotic event, or a realization of, is this all there is? Is this all there is? These are the kind of questions you may be asking yourself. The bliss stage, a period of intense joy, wonder, and connection to everything around you. Then you've got the energy of the dark night of the soul, a challenging phase of uncertainty, despair, and feeling of dismantling of self. The groundedness, a feeling of stability, inner peace, and wisdom after the turmoil, allowing for authentic living and connections. Characteristics of the awakening: a loss of an ego, a gradual or sudden release from an identification which the I, or the accumulated collection of thoughts and memories, increases awareness, a deeper understanding and awareness of one's true nature and the nature of reality. Expanding your perspective, moving from a narrow self-centered view to a broader world-centric perspective. Heightened intuition, developing a deeper inner knowing and spiritual connection. are some of the main things that's coming through. I pre-shuffled in a few of the decks. I've literally just been nudged to pull another deck, one that I wasn't really going to use. But I'm going to pull an overall energy in regards to this energy that I'm picking up on. Message for the 25th. So we've got the Lovers card here, and I'm not going to put this in the view of the camera. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Fool card. And what's behind the Fool? And we've got the energy of the High Priestess with the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely going through some form of a transformation here with the Death card, which is directly behind the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I wanted to press pause. I was nudged to read the Lovers card from the book and also pull on my Surrender deck. So the Lovers card does not exclusively represent union, although it can sometimes mean to separate things, two separate things coming together and trying to become one. Gemini energy. The main message of the Lovers is actually choices. Your power to choose the path you want to take. While this could mean following your heart, never forget that choosing one path means not pursuing another. Whatever you decide, let it be something that resonates completely with you. This card asks you to connect with your heart's truest desires. Be honest with yourself and with others. In regards to this energy of the spiritual awakening, it says when the Lovers card appears, it's time to assess what it is that your heart truly desires and choose to spiritually align with it. I have seen this card show up in readings to signal the need to set aside time to heal your heart so that you can take a step forward in a healthier way, which is this energy of the Fool card here. Trusting in your intuition, you know, that your intuition is guiding you. Literally right behind that is the High Priestess's energy. Initials B here may be significant, or J, which is the initials on the High Priestess's card. But what I'm picking up on here is that your intuition, you're following your inner guidance. Again, I was brought back to one of the poems from my channel. I won't read that now. I'm going to see what comes through in regards to the energies of this message. And at the bottom of the deck is Surrender Resentments. So let's just see in this energy for those that may be resonating. Why is the Lovers here in regards to this message? Overall energy for those that may be resonating with the energy of this message. It says surrender to worry, and it's falling into the reverse, directly onto the energy of the Lovers. So it says make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe. Breathe them out. Breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always in the directions that you're needed to go, you know, your intuition. This is giving me the energy of meditation. I'm also hearing the phrase choices, decisions, and consequences of your choices and your decisions. You know, having to take accountability, responsibility is what I'm hearing also. So let's see, tell me more about this energy for those that may be resonating with this message. I'm definitely picking up on this energy of research. Surrender to play. It says take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So the cards that want to come through is surrender to trust, surrender to complete healing. Wants to come through in the reverse. Surrender to fear. And surrender self-esteem. So it says surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. I pay attention to that. It wants to come through in the reverse. I'm going to put it in the upright. But maybe this is an energy that you're surrendering. That's a decision that you decided to make, you know, realizing that something just ain't good for you. So let's see in regards to this energy. Let's get 2 more cards in regards to the energy of this message. 3 more cards want to come through. Surrender the ego. I just feel like that's overall energy here. Before anything else, you know. The 2 cards that want to come through also in the reverse is surrender to prayer and surrender to joy. It says give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Surrender to joy. A key positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and the easy times. Keep surrendering to a more joyful time. Bottom of the deck, we've got surrender to passion. It's in the reverse. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Again, it's that energy of where you're being drawn to right now. It's that energy I'm picking up of that you've released so much. You've let go of the people, places, and things that are not serving you right now, especially in this energy of surrendering to unhealthy relationships. You're moving more towards energies that's going to make you feel less worried, more playful, more in this energy of joy. This energy of joy has been coming throughout the channel the last few readings in the reverse. You know, maybe you're needing to connect more light-hearted prayer, you know. I'm picking up on this energy of when we pray, we ask. When we meditate, we listen. Abundance at the bottom of the deck. So let's see in regards to this energy of the lovers. What's this overall energy in regards to this message for those that may be resonating? And we've got meditation. Again, I'm hearing meditation brings answers. It may not feel very joyful for somebody right now. You might not have that concentration level to meditate for a certain period of time, however that may be. But there's many ways that you can meditate. Is an energy I'm picking up on here. You know, you can meditate through this energy of joy, through this energy of play, and definitely through in this energy of prayer. Card number 32, which break it down to the 5, which is that conscious shift that you're going through right now. And I feel like that chaotic energy that initiated this awakening for you is in regards to unhealthy relationships. Now, this might not even be relationship of a romance. This can be a platonic energy, but it's down to the choices and the decisions that you're about to make. Meditation brings answers. Let's get another card in regards to this energy. Why is this energy of surrender your ego here for those that may be resonating with the energy of this message? The card that wants to come through is psychic development. This is whatever this is. It's a kind of it's triggered you and activated you towards, you know, it's activated your third eye, your spiritual path. It's showing itself to you. You know, you might not see it right now. Creativity. Strongly picking up on this energy that's been coming through on the channel of recently. The very same thing that tried to break you is going to be the very same thing that makes you. During the times of meditation, I feel like you have those kind of aha moments that moments, that realizations, you know. When you surrender to your ego, you would understand why you encountered certain relationships. Why you know. I was watching something on I think it was on the TikTok, or it was on YouTube, but it was a few clips from TikTok, and one of them they were speaking about the empaths, and one of the clips says that empaths are naturally drawn to toxic situations because these situations ignite something within an empath to grow through a situation, you know. It's like it makes you 10 times stronger, you know. It's like you're within your gut instincts, you know that you can overcome. Your soul knows this, going back to the vows that we make prior to reincarnating here on earth. They say your soul knows your destiny. You chose that life path. So it's like here on earth now, within the reality, our soul remembers the things that we may have overcome in past lives. In this energy of meditation, you may just be having past life glitches, you know, and putting this into your creativity, allowing this time to become more of a joyful time rather than an anxiety time, you know. There's been lessons that you've learned along the way. There's lessons to be learned along the way, is also what I'm hearing. It's like these connections have made you 10 times stronger. It's allowing you to remember exactly who you are, what your soul is made up from, DNA and your traits that you possess. Why is this energy here? Surrender to prayer and joy. Inner strength is here. An inner child. I kind of feel like that's kind of was trying to confirm what I was just saying. Your soul is built for this, you know, made of stone. Your inner strength. And the more you meditate, is the stronger you become. But this is also an energy of being cracked open in order for that abundance to pour in. Is an energy I'm also picking up on here. This is all a part of the shift. It's another poem that's coming to my mind right now. And this is card number 14. Break it down to the 5. So let's get a couple more cards in regards to this energy. Why is this energy of surrender to worry here? Card that wants to come through is Angels and Masters. Surrender to worry. You're not alone. You may feel like you've been alone, but you've been guided intuitively by the angels and ascended masters. This is master number 33. Break it down to the 6. They've been helping you align and balance your inner chakras so that you're able to be in alignment with where you're needing to be right now, bringing answers to you, through you, and around you, through those that you may be guided to and away from. Bottom of the deck, relationships, card number 12. Making better relationships, you know, connecting with those on the same frequency as where you're wanting to be right now. Let's get one card here. I feel like something's missing in regards to this energy. Let's get one final card in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating. And relationships are still at the bottom of the deck. The 2 cards that this came through. The first card here is life purpose. Card number 22, another master number, and it's falling into this energy of your inner child. You know, something is being activated within you, ignited is the energy I'm picking up on. And I feel like these answers are coming to you through meditation. You're kind of seeing exactly how strong you are. you're going through and picking up this energy of reliving some kind of a memory, or you're going back through compressed memories, which is giving you the aha moments. It's like you're now beginning to understand why you had to endure the things you endured as a child. Going back to what I was speaking about the path of an empath and those unhealthy relationships that we connect to, that in the long run, when we sit with ourselves and meditate and connect and pray and ask the Most High for answers, ask and you shall receive. It was all in the process to open your heart chakra. The inner child is also the green chakra card, which is the heart chakra, the fourth chakra. Breaking this barrier of communication. This is about communication, the blue chakra, and how you may express it through your creativity. Meditation is definitely bringing answers here to somebody. Orange chakra, fairies at the bottom of the deck. But we've got the two cards that wants to come through here. And again, we've got this energy of blue chakra and green chakra, inner truth and self-love. A truth that can't be sold is a truth that's untold within you, is an energy that I'm picking up on here. So let's see, in regards to this energy, I want to clarify this card of inner strength for those that may be resonating in the energy of this message. What's this card? Inner strength here for those that may be resonating. So it says the brave fight, card number 29. I want to read this one from the book. So it says, our society has made it unsafe for girls to be brave, and yet that's exactly what we must become. In order to change society, this moment insists on your bravery. Do not hide in safety, nor collapse in the midst of what's going on for you right now. You must tell the story you came to tell, the thing you came to do. The world is not blessed by your smallness or silence. It's relying on you to bring the spark that only you carry. Again, that's that super inner nova energy. Going back into the energy of the message, you are the next major arcana. There's 22 major arcanas in a deck, but I was picking up on this energy of the 23rd major arcana. So it reads, stand up for your rights and those of others. Release an arrow straight to the heart of the toxic. Speak truth to the power. Put your brave boots on and let the arrow fly. You know? Let's get another card in regards to this energy. This is directly for him. So it reads, the imperfect fight. And this is card number 28, which is just before the 29. So living with the string of perfectionism is like living with a scorpion in your head. It's tell always the threat. Your mental health and with toxic poison only can purge your mind of its threats. Root out the messages you were raised with, the ones that insist your value is determined by your willingness to be pleasing, pretty or productive. Shift your shift your thoughts from pleasing to pleasure, from subjective to subversive. From subservient to subversive, through the very act of claiming your inner knowing as your highest authenticity, your highest authority. Be willing to fall, be willing to fail. Your empowerment is derived from the growth that comes from dancing with your imperfections. Rip the perfectness, rip, can't even read this right now. So rip the perfect crown from your brow and replace it with the circlet of authenticity. Abandon everyone else's approval before you abandon yourself. And it's bringing me back to a message I did of recently. It was in regards to your patience has been your virtue, and also in the energy of your perfect imperfections or something called that. I can't remember what I titled it, but if I remember, I would attach it to the description and the bottom of the deck. We've got card number 19, which is Sun Energy, and it reads the hope fight. You know, I'm picking up on an energy here, or somebody who never gave up on hope. You always held that faith that better was gonna come. I'm just looking at what deck to go with next. So let's see what's going on here. So what's going on here in regards to this energy for those that I'm connecting with? In regards to this energy of the lovers, which is the overall message. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. And we've got this energy of the drifter, bottom of the deck, came through in yesterday's message. Playing victim, it's in the reverse, it wants to come through. It says, victim mentality seeks attention and deflects blame. Growth comes from taking responsibility, like I was saying, and accountability. It's part of your creativity, you know. The other few cards that want us to come through is confidence. Keep your head high, embrace power, and shine bright. Your confidence is a statement, not a burden. Authenticity. Embrace the richness of who you are and let it shine in everything you do. Authenticity is a magnet. People are drawn to the realness. Next card that wants to come through is entitlement. Came through in the previous message yesterday, but in the reverse. It says some people try to get what they think they deserve by manipulating and gaslighting instead of just earning it. And it's falling into this energy of life purpose. I'm going to pull one more card. So we've got 5 cards. Center of this message is authenticity, heart of the matter. Self-love, you know, is key. Confidence. Coming out of this energy of playing victim. Realizing the support that you have around you. The inner guidance and protection. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating. Couldn't stop shuffling. So the 2 cards that wants to come through, and this is definitely yesterday's energy. And we've got this energy center, or this message wants to come through in this energy of an older dress. It's like the past wants to show itself, you know, in this competitive energy. You know, choose environments where support and encourage flourish. Avoid groups that do not uplift you. And it's neither in the reverse nor the upright today. And this energy of older dress. I'm hearing you no longer live there. So it says, well, that's exactly what it refers to. But anyway, it says, someone may be collecting info about you via mail sent to an old address. Act fast, update info, secure privacy, and monitor mail closely. Because somebody may be taking something that is entitled to you. Entitlement is right here. And I'm still guided to continue on with this deck and pull one more card in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating with this message. What's needing to be brought to the surface in regards to this energy? This could be something from since you was a child. I'm being guided to say that 279 may be relevant. So let's get one more card in regards to this energy. Let's get one more. This card wants to slip through. Manipulations going on here. It's like somebody, a group of people may have been taken advantage at a time when you may have been at your lowest, you know, is what I'm picking up on here. Lack of empathy is here in the reverse. I'm just guided to continue pulling with this deck. What's understood? It reads, keep your standards high and let their choices reveal their character. Be noble, you know, be patient, be humble. What happens in darkness must come to the light. That's prophecy. I'm picking up on this energy of someone's going to be sorry for whatever this may be. Patience has been your virtue is what I'm hearing. It's like something is going to continue until it reaches its rightful owner, its rightful place. There's an energy I'm picking up on. I'm hearing close but not close enough. Sabotage is the card that just came through. Be aware that someone may be plotting against your well-being, aiming to make you vulnerable and disturb the progress and your healing. It's coming into this energy of some old address for a group of people you may have no empathy for, you know. It's this energy of somebody tried to attack you at your core. They tried to block your confidence. They tried to create an energy of self-doubt. They tried to create sabotage. They may have even tried to cause you to lose a home, you know, with no care in the world. This is definitely stemming off of the message I put up yesterday. But let's just see. Tell me more about this energy. I'm hearing specifically. Somebody may be asking specifically. And I'm seeing something here. If there's 2 moons in this card, this is giving me blue moon energy. Like once in a blue moon kind of an energy. Very rare. Your authenticity is very rare. And a group of people was in some kind of a secret competition with you. Again, picking up on this energy of the 7th house. Hidden enemies, trying to sabotage, you know, with no care in the world. Let's get one more card, if we can. No accountability. Lack of trust is here in the reverse. And no attention. Someone wasn't paying attention to that previous address, you know, or who you was at that particular time, at that old address, you know. Lack of trust is here in the reverse. It reads, trust is crucial for any relationship. It requires honesty, transparency, and consistency. Rebuilding trust takes time and effort. And I feel like this is the time and effort you've now been giving to yourself in this energy of self-love. Rebuilding yourself, you know. Healing. The healing process has been bringing you inner strength and inner answers. If anything, it's illuminating to you your inner bravery. Realizing the choices and decisions that you go through in life is overall your choice. Something may feel weird to you, something may feel off, something you may feel like sometimes you can't even concentrate on the things that you're needing to concentrate on. You know, this energy of weird is falling neither in the reverse nor the upright. It says your interests have taken a different path than expected. Embrace the evolution. It's a beautiful part of your journey. You know, the things that how you may even create. For an example, for me, I can use myself as an example. When I do my freestyles, it was more coming from a place of anger, you know, rage. But when I do my poetry, as I say, it's a humble me, you know, change, growth. It's never easy. It's always going to feel a little bit strange, a little bit weird, you know. Disbelief is the energy I'm picking up. And let's get one more card in regards to this energy of life purpose. Why this energy of life purpose here? For those that may be resonating in the energy of this message. You may have been looked upon as a weird child growing up, you know, lack of an attention span. Compromise is here in the reverse. No compromise, you know. The brave fight. Why is this energy of the brave fight here? Why is this energy of the brave fight here in regards to the energy of this message? Somebody was trying to aggravate you, you know. It says there's someone in the mix who's a natural disaster or a natural disruptor, sorry, and not in a positive way. But you've been brave, you've been humble, you've been obedient to your inner guidance, and that from your angels and your ascended masters, your ancestors, the Most High. Arrogance is in the reverse. It says in the modern era, it is vital to understand arrogance and confidence are not one of the same. But it wants to come through. I notice in the reverse. Self-made is at the bottom of the deck. Someone don't like this about you. Above it all. It says you're above the drama, but don't forget to handle your business. Rise like the queen you are, but ensure your kingdom is in order too. Self-made. While pride is well deserved, keep the ego in check, stay humble, share your wisdom, and empower others to rise. And I just feel like these two cards are relevant. Don't allow anyone to distract you. Avoid using distractions as escape routes from real issues. There could well be a cross-watcher energy here. Someone is interested in learning more about you based on your zodiac sign. No holding back. It can be overwhelming to worry about uncertainty. Let's focus on what we can. Let's focus on what we can control and adapt to face the unknown together. So I want to tap into the center of the message. Why is this energy of old address here? I'm definitely picking up on this energy of something may have been sent in your name to an old address and someone's taken it. You know, some kind of identity fraud or something, you know, something that they're not entitled to. Something that you may have been entitled to as a birthright. But let's just see, tell me more about this energy. Sorrow. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy of old address. Great fortune. Can't make it up. Someone's trying to sabotage something for you with no empathy and no accountability. Someone who I don't feel you have trust for this energy, whosoever this person is or group of people are, that's trying to aggravate you, that's trying to push your buttons. There's no compromising with people like this, you know. So let's see. Tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about this energy in regards to this message for those that may be resonating. And remember, not every message, this feels very specific. Not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. Can't make it up. We got card number 24, which was yesterday's date. For some reason, I'm guided to say that. And yesterday I said the card 24 came through. I mean 25, and I said that's tomorrow's date. So there could be something significant about the 25th and the 24th to the 25th. Some kind of a good outcome. Somebody received something, I'm hearing, in your name. Something went to their plan. But again, nothing that happens in darkness is going to come to the light. Why is this energy here of entitlement? Why is entitlement here? Military person, there could be a military person that's involved in this situation, you know. And we've also got hope, great water is here in the reverse. It's that kind of an energy, or somebody wanted something to be washed away, unseen, going back to what I was picking up on in the previous message, what the heart don't see, the eyes don't weep. You know, someone's trying to keep something on the low, under the table, hidden, in secret, in this energy of the moon. Why is this energy here of competition? It's sad is what I'm hearing. Why is this energy here of competition? Why is competition here in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating? And we've got card number 9, change is in the reverse. It's like this energy I'm picking up on, somebody refused to change something, you know, change their ways, change some kind of paperwork, you know. Somebody may not have fully understood their rights, I'm hearing. So tell me more about this energy of this competitive energy. Why is accountability here in this energy? In the reverse. Journey. Took it and run is what I'm hearing. Why is this energy of what's understood here? Rich gent. Keep your standards high and let their choices reveal their character. But this is somebody who's they took the money and ran is what I'm hearing. They made some kind of alteration, some kind of changes. Something about the body of something. I'm seeing a vehicle here, but again, a body of water, body of something. Somebody may have been kind of arrogant. But somebody feels like they're above it all. Who is this energy who feels like they're above it all in regards to the energy of this message? Or somebody may have felt you was arrogant in an above it all kind of an energy. Felt like you were self-made, like you've got it all already. Why do you deserve anything else? Is the kind of energy I'm hearing right now. Why is this energy here of arrogance? Sad news. Why's compromise here in regards to this energy of this message for those that may be resonating? Why's this energy of compromise here? Something flipped over into this energy of this rich gent. Somebody may have tried to convince someone to work something out. You know, someone was going at such a long distance that they thought that they was never going to be found out. is an energy that I'm picking up on here. If they can work the books, I'm hearing, make some alterations to some kind of a paperwork is what I'm picking up on. And as I go and pick up the Kipper deck, the card that's directly on the bottom here is an official person, card number 22. So let's just see, what's this Kipper energy in regards to this message for those? Let's just get 5 cards in regards to this energy. Tell me more about this military person who I feel was trying to do some kind of alterations at work because they have some kind of military authority. They was able to, I'm hearing, cook the books, alter some kind of paperwork confidently. They had that privileged ladies here. So they had the privilege is what I'm hearing. They had the privilege to the go ahead is what I'm hearing to make these changes because they're above something. Oh, it's this kind of an energy of somebody's now receiving sad news because of the alterations that somebody within this military position had made. The card that just came through is the privileged lady. And it's falling into this energy of your inner child. Also in this energy of card number 15, great outcome. Somebody's working behind the scenes in your favor to put a situation right is the energy I'm picking up on. I feel like somebody in the past initially sent me this message, heart of the matter, tried to take from you. You know, I'm hearing they were bleeding your inheritance dry is what I'm hearing. Sorrow. They was in some kind of a secret competition with you. They didn't feel like you was entitled to deserve what it was that you was entitled to. So they took it from you. Why? Because they could. Is the energy I'm picking up on here. So let's just see. Tell me more about this energy of competition. Why is this energy of competition here? Lack of empathy, lack of accountability, no responsibility is what I'm hearing right now. Lack of trust. Or this is somebody who you should have been able to trust, but they wasn't trustworthy, you know? There was no compromising with somebody like this. So let's just see, what's this energy in regards to? Some kind of justification or some kind of a theft. Someone's working backwards in this story, you know? It's like someone's directly looking into this situation for somebody and they're reading it from the last situation that's taken place to the first. Is how I'm picking this up. I'm hearing with a fine teeth comb, you know? Something is being weeded out of the dark. Theft is here, sent all this message again, heart of this matter. This is about something that you was entitled to. It's being brought to you through your intuition, I feel like. The 24th is something significant here, I feel like. And this could be the 24th of any month. The 30th also could be very significant. This could be of the month of December. So let's just see. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy here? This energy is trying to agitate you, you know? There's someone in the mix who's a natural destructor and not in a good way. A mature woman here is part of this theft. But there's also a main male here that I can see. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of lack of trust here? There's this energy of a coffin. So again, I was picking up on this energy of inheritance, something that you was entitled to, a birthright. Some kind of changes is being made to some kind of sudden wealth. It's neither in the reverse nor the upright. And we've got change here. and it's overwritten the wishes of a loved one that's in spirit right now. Let's get another few cards in regards to this energy. Journey, yeah, someone took this and went and ran with it. I'm just going to get one more card in regards to this energy of this sudden wealth and this change, which is neither in the reverse nor the upright, in this energy of a coffin. Somebody, a decision is going to be made within the courts. That's going to bring in this energy of justice. The 30th of the 12th is here. Let's get one more card in regards to this military person. Who's this energy of this military person? Although we've got, I'm hearing a mother and daughter here. The mature woman and this privileged lady in the distant horizon. There's a marriage here in the reverse. There's a lot of weight that's on the coffin card here, and I'm picking that up on. You know, it's like I'm seeing the anchor. There's something, I'm picking up on this energy. Something is within, or something has gone with whosoever's in this energy. Strange energy, weird energy, and that's the energy of weird that came through. There's some kind of expectation here. Poverty. Some kind of a message in regards to this. And there could well be a gift that's coming in towards you. And an imprisonment to others who try to withhold this from you. Fraudulent activity is what I'm picking up on here. And this is going to be a decision made by the high courts, by a high honor. The 25th may be significant, which is today's date. Someone may fall into bad health because of the decisions and the choices that they've made in regards to somebody's great fortune that they was entitled to and was robbed off of their birthright. There's a main female here with a message of concern. Occupation. This could be like a solicitor or a lawyer who may be bringing this information to you in regards to a decision or the wishes of a mature man here, and the pathway of what they wanted and how they wanted something to possibly maybe go. And we've got the energy of the lovers, which is the overall energy in regards to some kind of a family community, you know. But there's hidden competition here, hidden enemies within this community. Great fortune, unexpected income, official person. Somebody has to pay their dues because they've been a false person the whole time. Now they're in this energy of despair because this is the energy they tried to create for you. They wanted you to work hard for very little, you know, instead of working smart, not hard. Courtship is also here. And we've also got the energy of the house and a concern over this. Within the family room, a conversation may take place in regards to possibly maybe a child even, or this could be what you should have been entitled to, maybe possibly at 18, you know, something that was meant to be in yours didn't ever reach to you. We've got an energy of a main male here, courthouse, thoughts, and a wealthy man. Could be connected to a masculine energy in regards to this situation, masculine or feminine. So let's see, in regards to this energy, for those I'm connecting with, why is the energy here of this mature woman? And we've got the Death card again, and we've got the Six of Wands that wants to come through in the energy of lack of empathy and accountability. You know, somebody's not going to succeed or have any kind of victory in regards to the things they didn't take accountability to, you know, for. You know, I'm picking up on this energy of no recognition. Someone didn't recognize what was going on. Could be dealing or connecting with a Scorpio energy. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of this privileged lady in regards to the energy of this message. What's the energy of this privileged lady here? So this can be a mother and daughter that's working together in this energy of the Three of Pentacles. That's journeying together. I'm seeing this marriage card that's here in the reverse, but to me it more so gives me the energy of a community. The Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Something's not going to work out. Whatever they try to bind themselves to, tie themselves to, that's not their entitlement. It can't work. You know, let's get one more card in regards to this energy of this privileged lady. And again, the privileged lady is card number 12. Break it down to the three. Three of Pentacles is clarifying that this is somebody who was working together around somebody's passing. So let's get another card in regards to this energy of this privileged lady. It's falling behind the crystal ball. A decision's about to be made. Someone's seeing through some things, you know. A King of Swords can't be fooled very easily. They're not going to be... I kind of understand now why this lack of empathy is here. This is somebody who thinks logically. Sees all sides to a situation. The good, the bad, and the ugly. They're neutral in this, you know. They don't defend who's right. They defend what's right. Is the energy I'm picking up on here. They don't care about no competition and this and that. They just need who needs to take accountability and responsibility. They need them to take that accountability and that responsibility, but someone's not in that position or even want, you know, to do so. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of this judification. Why is this energy of judification here? It's like something can't be hidden. What I'm hearing right now, something can't be hidden. More information might be needed before a final decision can be made. And I feel like that's going to happen within the distant horizon, within the next 3 to 6 days is what I'm seeing. I feel like a change, regardless of how well they tried to hide something, somebody tried to conceal something, is an energy I'm picking up on here. A little bits at a time, you know, little bits, little changes, so that it was unnoticeable is what I'm picking up on here. Let's get another card in regards to this energy of judification. The King of Wands is the one that seeks the information, you know. And that's the Strength card that wants to come through in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of theft. Something came out real quick of what somebody may have been juggling. That's the four. My voice is going. That's the Four of Swords that wants to come through in the reverse and fall off of the table in the reverse. The jury is out is what I'm hearing. A decision is being made. There's no more resting on this situation. It's been in holding for too long, I'm hearing. It's been up in the air. This has been going on for far too long. Somebody's needing to answer for themselves. So let's see, why is this energy here of journey? Why is journey here in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating with? And that's the Tower and the High Priestess all at once in the same energy. 3 major arcanas in this energy of theft. Someone's trying to avoid this information, this hidden information from being outed. But you can't hide what's hidden, you know. No matter how much you try to hold on to something, it's about to explode. Supernova energy, inner strength. Why is this energy of the High Priestess here in the reverse with the Tower? There's the Hermit card. Whatever, something is being looked into. When somebody was in this energy of rest and rejuvenation, somebody was sitting in their ego in this energy of the Six of Wands. It's not in the upright no more. At one point, it would have been in the upright in regards to what somebody was juggling, taking no responsibility, taking no accountability, lack of empathy, somebody who you possibly at one point thought you can trust. This could be a Virgo energy. This is another major arcana. This is a big deal for what's going on right here. Somebody's definitely looking into something, and for how long it was going on for as well. You know, this is a situation that's been taken very seriously by the courts. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of the Tower here in the energy of strength in the reverse? Page of Swords. Someone's looking. You know, there's nothing you can do to hide. I'm picking up on the energy of the all-foreseeing eye. I'm picking up on CCTV camera energy. Queen of Wands is in the reverse. Why is this energy of the Queen of Wands here in the reverse in regards to this energy? Confusions, wrong decisions, wrong choices that was made. Burdens are needing to be offloaded here. Somebody made wrong decisions in love, you know, out of an energy of insecurity, lack of confidence. You know, someone may have taken advantage of you at a time when you was at a low. So let's see, tell me more. Why is this energy of the King of Swords here making this final decision and ending to this situation? And that's the Fool card that wants to come through. So tell me more about this energy. You could be connecting with an Aries, or you could be an Aries. And we've got the Empress card that's in the reverse, with the Chariot card neither in the reverse nor the upright. But this energy of the Fool is in the Chariot. There's soon going to be forward movement, you know. I'm seeing one and a bit of Pentacles here. With this Empress in the reverse. I'm going to clarify the Empress's energy in the reverse. Why is the energy of the Empress here? And this Empress card is covering the face of the feminine energy in the Lover's card. In the same energy of agitator. Somebody trying to agitate you. This could be a mothering energy. Could be another Taurus or a Libra energy. So tell me more about this energy for those that may be resonating. Why is this energy of the Empress here in the reverse? King of Wands. So now we've got a pair. I'm hearing a crime of passion. In a state of confusion. You know, it's a kind of an energy of somebody wasn't seeing something clearly. Why is the energy of the Strength card here in the reverse? Why is the Strength card here in the reverse in the energy of this message? This to me feels like breaking news, whatever this may be for somebody. There's a Queen of Swords here, speaking very harshly in the face of a devil. We've also got the Devil card here, which is Capricorn energy. Someone speaking about an intoxication or something toxic, you know. We've also got the energy here of the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands. I'm picking up on a reckless energy here. Turning their backs on each other. Moving away from a legal situation. Someone's trying to put burden on somebody's emotions here. Release some kind of an emotional burden onto possibly a privileged lady here. So tell me more about this energy of this privileged lady. There's been lies that's being told here. Someone's trying to offload some kind of a burden onto a privileged lady. But why is this energy of the Queen of Swords here? Why is this energy of the Queen of Swords here? We've got the Ace of Cups. And we've also got the Four of Cups. This is because somebody wants you to miss some kind of an opportunity. They don't want you to be in this energy of receiving an Ace of Cups. you know, a passionate offer coming in towards you, but they can't avoid this from happening. They don't want you to see your ships coming in. They don't even want you to see this tower that's coming in for them that they're trying to avoid. Someone's trying to keep something on the down low here, is what I'm picking up on. Why is this energy of the Ace of Cups here? For those that may be resonating in the energy of this message, is falling directly on the Four of Cups. This is not going to be no missed opportunity. Someone is definitely going to be in this energy of regret and remorse. Somebody may not be feeling it right now. I feel like this is advice to you. Have no regret and no remorse for what it is you're about to see. Someone is going to pay major consequences for the decisions that they've made in this situation in regards to some kind of financial stability offer that they may have tried to blindside you from. You know, it may have been a long time coming, but it's coming and it's stable. That can't be avoided. We've also got this energy of the Queen of Cups that's here in the reverse. In this energy of this offer, you've been through some things emotionally, you know, but there's definitely an offer that's coming towards you. Feels genuine in the energy of this King of Cups. Tell me more about this energy of this King of Cups, of this Knight of Cups, sorry. Yeah, this whosoever this is wants to end some kind of conflict. Lack of clarity, you know, they're trying to avoid some kind of a judgment here. However this may resonate for you, but I'm definitely going to end this message here. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got this energy of the Eight of Swords. Somebody is mentally entrapped in regards to the things that they try to do. You know, they're trying to defend. I'm hearing this energy of wrong and strong. Somebody is trying to be wrong and strong here. You know, there's someone trying to feed off of you, literally take what was yours in some unlawful ways, is what I'm picking up on here. I'm going to end this message with a message of guidance for those that may be resonating with this message. What's the most important message that those who may be resonating is needing to hear at this time? And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. Trust in your spirit. Card number 22 is at the bottom of the deck. But the cards that wants to come through, confirmation of self-worth. Card number 29. Angel number 29 may be significant. But self-worth, it reads gossip. Trust your abilities and self-worth. To hear and understand words is very simple, but speaking words is a great responsibility because words have power in every syllable. You can hurt and even destroy people with the sound and the meaning of words. They are symbols of a sacred ability to create illusions and darkness beyond compare. The parrot repeats your words back to you. Are you listening? Gossip is like the pond that produces the reflection of Narcissus, I believe it says, and it says, and made him fall in love with himself. Is that why we gossip? Because our reflection is not good enough to be loved. Everything in the universe is a teacher for all who are open to observe and learn. Yet far too many expand or expand on trivial observation without seeing or comprehending the bigger picture. Though everything is a product of its environment, we humans are blessed with free will, a mind to digest, learn, and act independently, further empowering ourselves and increasing our enlightenment. We are not here to merely mimic others. Trust your abilities and self-worth, and stay true to your own special path. And card number 9, it reads worthiness, blue medicine, west to black. It reads all water, birds are medicine. If followed, they lead you to water, the essence of life. The kingfisher, in particular, represents healing. One would wish any wound, physical or psychological, would mend as quickly as the water's surface after a kingfisher's dive. The kingfisher is like the interpreted warrior that you are. to solve your problems, you move deeply beneath the surface of your emotions and into troubled waters. Searching for early reasons and conditionings that caused you the pain, going back into this energy of your inner child, and in also in this energy of the Queen of Cups in the reverse, you know. Searching for early reasons and conditionings that caused you pain. This blue medicine signifies the deep blue water of your emotions, and your prey is an inferior sense of well-being and worthiness. Like this great bird in flight, once your prey is found, you set your wings to soar high above it, determining where next you will plunge. Let this be your time of healing. Raise your spirits to the skies. And I definitely feel like there's a message here for somebody. And I hope if this message has resonated with you, you've been able to find some kind of guidance within the oracle messages that came through. You know? Appreciations to all of my new subscribers and for everyone that's interacting with my channel. You know, it's definitely helping my channel to grow. It's definitely helping those that's needing to hear a message, get the message, you know. Appreciations to you all. And remember, if the message has resonated with you, remember to press the like button, you know, subscribe to the channel, share the message, you know. And again, love and light to you all.